So I just got inside a house in Holmdel. It's for sale. $575,000. I think it's 5 bedrooms, 3 baths. I don't know how many square feet. It's not on the listing. There's another realtor here, so I just got to take a quick tour. When you come in, you got slate on the floor, carpet, living room, formal dining room. You come back here to the kitchen. Kitchen definitely needs updating. This is like living area. The fireplace goes through to both sides. There's a realtor outside, so I got to be pretty fast here. You're gonna come down here to a couple bedrooms. There's a Jack and Jill bath that goes out to the hallway. You got 1 bedroom. You gotta love that wallpaper. You got another bedroom over here. Got another bedroom over here. Then you got the master back here. It's kind of a hokey setup. It's like a tavern, like a saloon. Like, hey, how you doing? Give me a shot. This must be the master. But here, I want to show you. This is the exciting part to me. It's the downstairs walkout basement / living area. That if you had extended family, let's say parents or adult children, you can make this a whole different living area. So you got a nice sized bedroom over here, laundry facilities over here. You got a half bath, you'd have to turn into a full bath. And then you got this massive room with a fireplace, right? I'm loving this. You got a more storage back here. So I'm going to show you the garage, which you know I love garages, and I love, what else do I love? Basements. So there's the garage. All right, so I can't show you much more because there's realtors out there. So it's kind of nasty out, so I'm trying to stay out of the rain. I'm underneath the deck that the master goes out to. I think one of the other bedrooms does too, so that's kind of nice. But having the deck over the garage and trying to navigate your way through these poles is a little tricky. But I want to show you what the yard looks like. The yard is kind of non-existent. So if you don't want to maintain a yard, I guess it's a good thing. If you want to put in a pool or something, it would be really tricky. I don't know where the property lines go. But this is a big difference from where I live in Hazlitt. You got some room from your neighbors. That's the closest neighbor. This is the deck I showed you. And not my favorite portion of the house. Let's take a quick walk around so you get a good feel. The realtor just showed up with her clients. And when she saw me coming out, I got sweatpants on. I was at the gym today. She saw me coming out of the house and she was going in and she said, "Whoa," like I scared her. I am a realtor. And I said, "Good for you." No. Anyway, let me show you the rest. So this is the walkway down. So if we weren't in the market that we are today, I don't know if this would get $575. But the market that we're in today, I think it's going to sell at $575. I'm going to run numbers for you guys in 1 second. This is the driveway that goes down to the road. That's the front entrance. This is the front yard. That's what the house looks like from the road. So you can't really see it. So kind of private, right? This is what I'm talking about, no yard. No yard's kind of a downer, but I'll tell you, as I get older, maybe not having to maintain a yard is kind of a nice thing. Loving these trees though, huh? Look at the size of that tree. I'm in Union Beach. It's still nasty out there. When is winter gonna end, right? So, what gets your blood pumping? Like, what gets you excited? I'll tell you what gets me excited is seeing a house like that in Holmdel. Well, first of all, I think I made videos where I want to buy every house that I get into. Every house I go into, I want to try to figure out a way to buy it that it makes sense. And they don't all make sense. Matter of fact, very few of them make sense. Let me run some numbers for you that just off the top of my head, I didn't write anything down, but over there in Holmdel, why I went to go look at it, why I dedicated some time to looking at it. Holmdel can demand quite a high price. Is $1 million too much in Holmdel? No. So when I see something below $600,000, I'm going to take a look. Plus, as Diane's folks get older, we've been thinking about if they lived with us, what would be suitable for them. So when I saw the downstairs, no steps, with a separate living area possibility. I was like, man, I gotta go take a look at this house. But let me run the numbers besides the convenience for Diane's folks and us, if that was to happen. Let me run the numbers just in case you guys are interested. Maybe you're thinking about buying something. Now, I don't know if that's going to sell for $575. I think it might sell for more than that in today's market. Like I said, before this whole hyper whatever market we're in, I think $575 would have been a little too high, but not in today's market. There's no yard. I already know the downside. There's no yard, so that might be a big downer for somebody. Let me run some numbers. $575,000. Let's say you can get it for $575,000. Just off the top of my head, let's say $150,000 in order to make it beautiful. We're talking about $30,000 just for the kitchen. And then let's say another $30,000 for all the bathrooms combined. Don't forget, you got to make that half bath downstairs into a full bath. You got to take that downstairs and you got to spruce everything up. That's where I'm coming up with $150,000, just off the top of my head. That would be with me doing some of the work and subbing all the rest of it out. If you got a contractor over there to do it from nuts to bolts, from the floor to the ceiling to the roof to exterior, everything else, I don't know. Could be over 200,000, right? 200, 250,000. Let's stick with 150. 575 and 150. We're at what? 725. 725. What would the value be if the market stayed where it's at right now, which is like, it's speculative. I've been dying to sneak that word in, speculative. If the appreciation rate is still at 10% or above for a year, you can't go wrong on that house. If you can turn around, put $150 into a $575,000 house, it's like I said, $725, and it appraises for $900, which I think it would, it's a home run, right? So maybe I got to throw my hat in the ring and at least put an offer in. What do you think?